Good morning. Are you looking for a more cost-effective and more member-friendly financial servicer? Well, Lafayette Federal Credit Union is a premier financial institution in the Washington, D.C. metropolitan area that has been serving members since 1935. And here with more on why you should choose Lafayette Federal Credit Union is their marketing specialist, Jester, and their senior loan officer, Jermaine Medley. Welcome, both of you.
Hi, good morning, Angela. Thanks for having us.
Oh, I'm glad you're here. And first of all, I'd like for you to clear something up. Financial institutions, people think banking, credit unions, apples, oranges. What's the basic difference?
Yeah, so at Lafayette Federal, we offer many of the same services that banks provide, but there are two big differences. First and foremost, banks operate for profit, whereas credit unions do not. We're not for profit. And that kind of leads into the second point, which is that credit unions are owned by their members, right? So if you have an account with Lafayette, it doesn't matter how much you have in that account, you are an equal part owner of the credit union. So what does that mean? It means Jermaine and I, we work for you, the member.
I like it.
I'm sure you do.
I like that a lot.
Right, and so any of the profits that the credit union makes goes back to the members in the form of better services, better rates, and lower fees.
That's very good. All right, in terms of lower fees, Jermaine, let's talk about getting a loan through the credit union.
Okay.
What are the real benefits?
Well, the big benefit is we're an institution that never outsources any portion of our process. In other words, we underwrite the loan at Lafayette, we originate it, we process it, we do everything in-house. So most institutions, once you close the loan, they may send your loan to California or San Francisco, and you can never get to the bottom of any issue you may run into.
That's a good point, especially when it comes to big money. I want to be able to talk to someone right there and, you know, with easy access. So in terms of mortgages, that's another thing that people, my parents have always said, you know, you should consider the credit union when you're going to make a big purchase like that. Why is that the case?
Well, definitely. I mean, if you're looking at a mortgage and you're trying to shop rate, you always want to take a look at the credit union. As Brian alluded to earlier, we have the flexibility to offer lower rates because we work on the behalf of our membership. And what that means is we can offer you lower rates, not on just mortgages, but credit cards, car loans, I mean, the list goes on and on. But we offer just what traditional banks offer: purchase transactions, refinance transactions. We do second mortgages, and we have options where we'll cover a portion of your closing costs.
Love that.
Yeah,
that, you know, I mean, some of it sounds a little bit too good to be true. And then people are thinking, all right, what's the catch? If I have a bank account, you know, it's not as difficult, or at least this is the perception, not as difficult to get just a regular bank account as it is to become a member of a credit union. What do you have to do special to become a member of Lafayette?
I mean, you're right. A lot of credit unions have very specific membership requirements. You know, for example, you have to belong to a certain employer, or go to a, go to a certain school. But at Lafayette Federal, we make it pretty easy. So, Angela, let me ask you this: do you live in D.C., Maryland, or Virginia?
Yeah.
You do? Perfect. Then you are eligible to join. It's that simple.
That's it.
That's it. We can get you an account after the show. Don't worry, it's okay. But as you can see on the screen, it's that easy.
Okay.
We have 6 locations, 3 in D.C., 2 in Maryland, 1 this year. Or you can apply online, www.lfcu.org.
I love it.
It's that simple.
That's pretty easy. Okay, before you guys get out of here, another thing is people think, all right, commercial bank, easy access, you guys are everywhere. If I need an ATM and I have a credit union account, will I be able to use that easily?
Right, and Jermaine and I was talking about this yesterday. It's simple. We have 78,000 surcharge-free ATMs worldwide.
Okay, I'm a believer. That solves that question.
You can get your money anywhere you go.
I love it.
And if you're wondering where the nearest ATM is, you go online. We have the locator. Type in your address.
I love it. Lafayette Federal Credit Union. Thank you guys so much. It was a pleasure. That's good information.
Nice.
And yeah, you've, I guess, dispelled a lot of myths. We'll be back with more Let's Talk Live right after this.